Hello and welcome to another episode of Hand of Fate 2. Yeah, let's just get right into it. We have the High Priestess to do now. So the last episode, the audio was real messed up. I'm trying my best to fix it here. So here we have the High Priestess. Collect blessings in order to enter the ritual house at the summit of Mount Priestess and negotiate a treaty with the Northerners there. Tribute, gain blessings to increase your chances of success. Do not expect to be welcomed by Northerners whilst treading their lands. And survive Mount Priestess by restoring life at camp. Alright. So, of course, we want all the tokens. There's another one. Okay, Old Maiden's great. Ooh. I don't know. Let's just take new ones. Sure. Actually, let's do that one. Oh. There you go. Cool. Equipment. Cardinal Blade was great. I think with Northerners, you want... Is it heavy attacks or... I forget. It's either heavy or light. Okay, well this has a Northerner symbol, so let's throw that in there. That has Corrupted. Oh, Winter's Bane. I bet that'll be good against them. You know what? Let's throw in a Valiant Aegis. Alright, let's start it. So yeah, the audio in the last one was real messed up. Oh. Hang on a second. I don't even know if you guys can hear that. I couldn't hear the audio there.
Now
I don't
it
know.
begins. Negotiations on behalf of the Empire. We will see how that story ends.
Malclips has somehow roped you into traveling deep into the far north of a diplomatic mission. While I usually refrain from working for the Empire, since this one takes me further away from it, I've made an exception. It'll square my debt with General Brandstrom and help open many doors for you. What do you say? Let's ask how we can help. As you know, I have a great many skills, but my swordsmanship is unlikely to hold up against northern raiders. I know no one else who is more up for the task. There are many clans dotted around, but the supposed leader of them all is the High Priestess who lives up there. Malcolm points up to the top of the soaring mountain before you. Will you join me? General Brandstrom instructed me to not come back until I talk to the High Priestess of the North and offer them terms of the treaty. He explains. Alright, let's do it. Excellent. Bring your sword and let me do the talking, says Malclips. I've brought plenty of supplies so we can set up camp when we get hungry. Whoa. Okay. Malclips shares a tidbit as you commence your journey. The High Priestess is quite partial to blessings. If you can prove yourself worthy, we'd have a better chance at swaying her in our favor. Collect at least 6 blessings before meeting the High Priestess. Okay, if we do that, we'll get the gold token. Otherwise, we'll get silver, I think. Grit your teeth and begin the ascent. Cool.
Not every temple
Temple
has
prayers.
crumbled into the dust, more's the pity.
The Temple of Divine Providence provides blessings in exchange for a simple gold donation. Sure, let's do it. What are these? Gambler's Banquet. Receive plus... Oh, okay, these are blessings, so we want to definitely have one of these. Receive 2 food after every dice gambit. That's pretty good. Gold Zealot. Receive 15 life for every gold gain card you receive. That's really good. Monk's Vitality. If your max life is less than 150, you may discard food gain or equipment gain cards to receive plus 5 max life. That actually might be really good. I don't know. Pocket Money. Gain up to 20 gold at the beginning of a new map if you have less than 20 gold. That's pretty good. And that was called Beggar's Charm. Deft Eye. Reduce the speed of a wheel gambit. We haven't even seen a wheel gambit, but by the picture I can presume what it's going to be like. I think... You know what? Let's just take it easy and go for Beggar's Charm. That sounds good. Get us our gold back too. Cool. Leave with your new blessing.
Be careful where one takes refuge, even in the worst of storms.
Whoa, seriously? Just for stepping onto the card we lose 10 life. Little warning, a snowstorm sweeps you in from the north. The snow whips against you like a shard of glass and obscures your vision. You struggle to find cover. Oh crap, okay. Oh no! Shit! Ugh! The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. You are alerted to the sound of shuffling footsteps. You can barely make out the silhouettes of the menacing figures who have invaded your shelter. 3 frost. They're not the sort you want to be in such close quarters with. Oh man. I hope I don't lose this. Episode 2 and we already lose. Wouldn't that be something? Sorry. Alright, Malclips, give me your essence. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you hear me clicking, unfortunately I don't see nothing I can do about it. I tried, oh crap, tried fixing it before the last episode. Couldn't really find anything. Should be able to do this without losing any health. Alright. Malcolm's killed the other guy for us. Nope. Nice and easy. Got hit, but it took away the shield. A huge failure wasn't actually that bad. More food. As the blizzard eases, the intruders make their escape. Malcolm's forages for firewood, saying, "This log is dry enough. We can set up camp here for the night." Okay. Access the campfire at any time between encounters. The campfire can be used to consume food, trade, or review your mission. So if we step back on here... No. I am not sure... Oh, okay, you can press F2 to camp. Sure, let's do it.
Campfires will always offer warmth and heat, but they also change with each challenge. Be prepared.
A figure appears from out of a swirl of frost and snow. It is a northerner. "I come in peace," he says. "I make the pilgrimage to the High Priestess. Yeah, I mean you no harm." Without waiting for approval, he slumps down beside you and warms his hands by the fire. "In my youth, I once fancied a northerner warrior. She almost cut off my head when I serenaded her." Malcolm plucks a mournful note on his lute. "Young love, eh? So, cook food, which uses 1 food to restore 5 life, so we can go to max with that, but I don't know how long this mission's going to be, so we'll see. Trade. Pilgrim offers what he can. Buy food. We want to run out of food because we don't want to have over 20 at the end of this. So sure, let's buy 1 food. That'll do. Finish trading, buy equipment. Look at Cardinal Blade for 51. That might be good if we can get enough gold for it. Okay, yeah, we're done trading. Let's cook up 3 food. No, you know what? Let's cook up to full. Why not? Oh, I tell you why not, because we're gonna get 5 when we step on a space. Whoops. Change appearance. Oh, crap. Okay. I guess I'll cut back. I just brought us to character creation. Whoops. Well, there's our camp, though. That's cool. I don't think there's anything I would want to change, right? I like this one. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't really... I clicked this before I read it. That was bad practice. It just brought me to character creation. Review mission. You know, I don't think the High Priestess will take kindly to me, the bard notes. You, on the other hand, with your sword and sense of honor, should be fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's break camp.
In the cold, men
another
become
blizzard guard.
desperate. Women hold
Ouch.
these mountains
Ow,
together,
God.
even through the
Little
worst.
warning. Yeah. Okay, don't hit huge failure. Well. I think this is huge failure right here, and I think this is failure. Oh my god. I could not have been more wrong. Well, okay. The climb becomes unbearable. Yep. The wretched smell of fish meat and stale sweat alerts you to the presence of a bear rousing from hibernation. A ferocious beast bares its teeth and swipes at you with its giant paw. Oh god. You flee the cave, having barely survived the savage attack. Luckily, the blizzard has passed. Okay, so we don't have to fight anybody. Do we want to set up camp already? No, we can keep going.
Grand opportunity
Temple prayers.
for you to take
Oh crap!
whatever pleases you.
I don't have enough
Go
gold.
about your
That sucks.
Here's a
Market
token
thief.
for you. If
You
you
can
can
steal my no gold. Oh, he stole my food. That's actually annoying. Okay. Huge success. Come on. This one. Oh, he's done it. The thief is nimble, but you manage to gain on them as they negotiate the crowd. The thief almost at arm's reach. They knock over a barrel of apples in an attempt to hinder you. Oh, come on. Are you serious? This is the hardest
Back
thing
to the
ever to get.
bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Uh-oh. Are you serious? Wow, a 4.
I'm somewhat surprised you lost that one.
The apples roll across the ground in front of you and you lose your footing and land squarely on your back. The thief gets away. You serious? I got a huge success and I have to roll a 14? That's ridiculous.
The mountain itself pushes you back.
Ascension. A sudden blizzard shows your progress through Mount Priestess. The bitter winds pierce your skin like shards of glass. Descend. We're done here, so. There you go, there's 20 gold from the beggar's charm.
They have at least stepped into the streams of power that magicians call home.
As you ascend the snowy Mount Priestess, you happen upon a cottage with pungent smoke wafting out of the chimney. A frail old lady sweeping snow off the path beckons you to come in. We've come in search of the... Oh, that's Malaclips. We've come in search of the great High Priestess to deliver an important message.
You'd better go bearing blessings if you want to get on the High Priest's good side. I'm fixing a bash right now if you'd like a taste. If I've got it right this time, you can take it to her, she says, stirring the cauldron. Malaclips politely declines. I've been watching what I eat, but my companion here has an insatiable appetite, he says, nudging you forward. We get oh, okay, just don't get failure. I actually have no idea. Boom. Are you serious? I'm the worst at these, man. Oh my god. You take a sip of the putrid potion and feel your stomach churn. I knew I shouldn't have substituted the cloudberries for bogberries, she says, comforting you. Choose the righteous path and you find blessings in your way, I'm sure. Step outside into the blistering cold and continue your way up Mount Priestess. Wow. Okay. Another blizzard. This is gonna hurt. Ouch. Why are you giving me -10s, man? Come on. Okay. I got it this time. No doubts. Boom. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm just the world's worst. The climb becomes unbearable. Yeah, okay, bear swipes at me. Only 5 this time. It's not the end of the world. Alright.
Mages are hard to
This.
eradicate at the
Okay,
best of
next step
times.
of this.
We have our ways of hiding from the light.
Following Malaclips's cryptic directions, many of which involve borrowing farm animals, you arrive at the edge of a vast and lonely lake. There you uncover a cave entrance blocked by a stone door. We must seek out Ira of the Vale in the underneath, the bard had explained, as you followed a frightened cow around the previous night. Ask why. Malaclips drops his wine bottle nervously and forces a loud, hearty laugh, completely ignoring your question. The bespectacled ogre manning the door to the underneath doesn't look up from his book as you approach. 10 food islands per entry, he grunts. Malaclips scoffs. Robbery! If you're trying to hustle us, sir, I'll have you know that I can shoot lightning up from my fingertips. Barkeeper sighs. Times are tough. Times are hard for us all, Mal. You'll see when you get in here. Fine, take my food. The ogre places his book down, and with a mighty push, the stone door rolls open. Narrow tunnel takes you deep below the earth, opening a vast limestone cavern. Twinkling on the edge of an underground lake lies a small shanty town, red lanterns lining the quiet streets. Malcolms leads on. Welcome to the Underneath, coin slave. Since the bothersome Empire edict, we've had to hide away in places like this. It used to be quite the hub of activity, but now he surveys the site and streams grimly. I guess the Empire is increasing its forces. A few mages eye you suspiciously as they pass by. Peruse the stores, enter the Devil's Ears Tavern, find Malaclipse's contact Ira, or leave the Underneath. I'm scared that if we pick anything else we're gonna fail, so let's just, you know, do what we have to do. Malaclipse leads the way through the dim, lonely streets to Ira's house. You can hear screaming coming from within. A woman in robes adorned with silver ornaments greets you at the door.
Merc said you would come begging for help. Regardless, you are late.
Malaclipse bows with a grin. I have an illness. I'm hoping to purchase a cure. Ira of the Veil frowns a bit before nodding and letting you into her house. You enter the sitting room, and the source of the wailing is made clear. The man is locked in a cage, crying in fevered agony. Sores of corruption fester on his body. Without warning, she opens the cave, and the man rushes at you. But with surprising strength, Ira subdues the man, Ira subdues the mad, writhing creature. This is the mage, Cohen. He thought he could fight off the corruption, but he could not. Ira watches Malaclipse carefully as Cohen's cries get more and more guttural. What should I do with him? The bard looks away, disgust and fear on his face. He appears close to passing out. She nods before turning to you. What will you do? Kill him? Keep him locked up? Oh, man. Coin flip, huh? I mean, I guess you kill him, right? From his misery, Ira holds him down, you end the mage's life. With that dealt with, Ira begins tinkering at a table strewn with dead and shiny things. I do have a cure, but as you know, nothing comes free with our kind. She taps silver dust from a bottle. Save the stolen mage children for me, and I will give you the cure.
A reward well earned.
Let's go. Those Empire bastards have taken them to walled fort in the docks of the city. You better hurry. Ira smiles at Malaclipse. That illness can't be held at bay for much longer, I'd wager. Bard avoids her gaze. Leave, ask what the illness is, ask how Ira knows Malaclipse. Yeah, it's ask what the illness is. Ira laughs.
He hasn't told you? Then it's not my place to say. But you know, but know this, friend of Malaclipse, if he doesn't find a cure soon, you're in grave danger.
Nonsense, Malaclipse stands, unstopping a wine bottle nervously.
And you better hurry.
Ira smiles at Malaclipse. That illness... Oh.
He was my lover
When I was young and stupid, Ira says, matter-of-factly.
Nonsense, Malaclipse shouts. Why am I alluring at all ages? Why? I'm alluring at all ages. You'd be glad to find me.
Alright. Malaclipse seems eager to leave. Well, okay, now we can do this. Let's peruse the stores. Among the abandoned stalls, you find an ancient-looking shopfront. Through red lanterns and lights, you read Leelot's Oddments, Used Stones Directions. There are also signs pointing out to a path to curses and blessings. Follow the signs of curses and blessings. You follow the signs through the lonely streets until they lead you to a sizable hill of colorful rags where you believe a market once stood. An elderly woman climbs up from the table.
Blessings, curses? You don't need either of them. I'll trade you all of them for this shiny rock.
She offers what looks like a polished river pebble. With all your curses and blessings. Oh, okay.
Well, I'll be here.
The shopkeeper sinks. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Let's enter Leelot's Oddments. Malcolm sniffs and backs away.
I'm not allowed in there after I stole all those stupid pebbles.
So you go on ahead. In the jungle, you enter the dusty store. You find it filled with shelves, baskets, glass cases, with rocks of various shapes and sizes. The wizened shopkeep Leelot peers over the counter at you. Inquire about used stones, directions, or return the signs. Okay, let's inquire about the used stones. Shopkeeper looks around fondly at the stones. What would you like to buy? Everything is 12 gold apiece. Buy a stone that Leelot recommends for 20 gold. Jeez. You know what? We can't. We can't because We want to make sure we keep the... we're done here anyways. Mal, the bar turns around. You catch a glimpse of hope in his eyes. She avoids his gaze. Take the children to the madmen near the postford. They run an orphanage. I hear it's no longer safe here. We need the money if we found a blessing
A
thing.
lesson in caution awaits us all. Nature,
High up... Oh.
truly wild nature, will not tolerate fury in its domain. Unless
High up on
it
the
is its
mountain,
own.
you see the silhouette of a man approaching through the heavy snow. He bellows through the roaring wind. Who dares trespass in the sacred grounds of our priestess? Hidden raiders spring down the mountain with the dexterity of mountain goats. Frost, or Trapper of Frost, 3 Frost. Don't know what he does. Guessing we're gonna get a little intro bit here. I really hope the audio is good here. It should be better. In the last one, you could hear me breathe. It was gross. Didn't realize till I was editing. On the frozen plains, there are few and far between. Keen eyes of a trapper see all. Trappers throw hunting traps that snare their targets, use evade to avoid the traps, or change direction rapidly to break free. Gotta fight 3. Okay, he's gonna throw one at us. Cool. Attack me any day? Uh-oh. Malpips. Yo, help me out, buddy. I can block you all day, my guy. Ooh, barely hit him. You're next, buddy. I guess you should... Oh, crap. I guess you should focus these guys first. They're not... Oh, crap. They're no joke. Give me another shield. Huh? 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 I don't think you can turn the camera on here. That's what I'm talking about. Ta. Those guys are tough to dodge, or to block. I mean, there you go. Oh. I always do that. I think they're fine, and they die right when my special attack's about to hit them. Nice, no hits in this fight. Cool. Equipment. Ah, the cardinal
of
blade.
the Templars and their
Yes.
religious righteousness.
Did I equip that? Yes, I did. Cool. The clash of steel rings out, echoing through the peaks. The mountain answers with a low, ominous rumble as a wall of white rushes toward the melee, sweeping away everything in its path. What? Oh, I thought we had 2 dice to roll an 11. I was like, are you kidding me? Wow, 16, no problem.
Well done. You continue to impress.
Seek shelter against the bluff, pressing close to the rock face as the avalanche roars overhead. The trembling stops. You are miraculously unscathed. Your assailant's weapon juts from the snow. As you near, you realize it's still clenched to his hand, body buried to the wrist by the avalanche. Let's dig him out. Brave the cold and free the raider from his icy grave. He takes a moment to catch his breath and says, "You saved me. Though we are enemies by blood, take my blessing and leave me to my thought." Get to fame. And a blessing. Cool. Revive your companion at the beginning of each new map. Okay, so yeah, your companion can die in a combat, but you can revive him, and then he can't help you, because I think Malclips helps us with like wheel gambits, maybe?
You push on,
I don't know.
despite nature itself attempting
That's
to thwart
not
you.
yet. Still need 4 blessings, so I don't know how
Ever
much
since
longer we
I've
have to go for.
returned to this world, I've been disappointed. The filth,
West One Tavern.
the shame,
Token to get.
the horrors dwell in the minds of men, not in the monsters in the darkness.
Westland's only tavern, the Rusty Razor, is a safe harbor among the many dangers of the outer reaches of the Empire. His barkeep sits outside his establishment with a look of resigned defeat. Upon your arrival, he jolts straight up and a smile almost breaks out across his face. Alas, someone with the guild is here. These Empire soldiers have almost ruined me. Before you can disagree, the owner swings open the saloon doors and pushes you in. Inside, you discover a handful of Empire soldiers enjoying ale rather than doing their duty. The freshly invigorated barkeep hops up onto a table and shouts above the noise, "You lazy drunken deserters are done. The Steward Guild has sent an enforcer here, and now you're all going to have to get back to your posts. This town needs defending." One of the soldiers rises with a slight sway. "We've got 3 days until our shift ends, and we return to the civilization, so we're not doing any fighting unless they threaten to supply of ale. Right, lads?" Raucous cheer erupts and beer tankards smash together all around. "So why don't you take your shiny Sun King badge and get out of here?" Barkeep turns to you. "What are you going to do?" "Threaten? Yeah, we're not going to offer bribe. We need money." You suggest menace that the soldiers should report to duty or they'll report to the healer. Oh, come on. Easy money. Fuck. "I won't be threatened by the likes of you," the soldier grumbles as he rises, followed by his friends. Should be easy. Just 3 steel and, I don't know. Actually, maybe it's going to be tough. I didn't see what the other guy was. Maybe a new enemy. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. Watchmen. Taken from the dregs of society, elevated to be petty positions of power. Watchmen can block, greatly reduce incoming damage, use bash to open them up for damage. Alright. What? Oh, he's got a musket. I just fucking blocked a musket shot. Okay, so... oh, crap. These guys, we have to bring their guards down. Hey, give me another shield. Actually, he's probably not even close to cooldown. Nice. Probably isn't gonna do much. That was alright. Alright, Malekith's buddy, come on. What would I be without you? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, crap. Couldn't block that shot. Kill this musket dude, actually. What? No! Cortana, what are you doing? Stop!
I lost the thread there. Can you phrase it another way?
Cortana just made me take a bunch of damage. Go away. Stop.
I'm still not getting that. If you'd like some ideas for what else I can do, try saying, "What can you do?"
Go away. There. Okay. Oh my god, that was so stupid. Oh, man. Game 5 max life. Okay, I'm sure we made it back. The soldiers fall under yet another blow from your weapon. The leader shouts, "Stop! Alright, we'll do our part. Just stop cracking our skulls." Gain 4 fame, and we got the token. Even though we got hit like 8 times. That was fucking stupid, man.
Strange things
Man-eating
still
tree.
exist. Do you not see the beauty in this plant? True wonders still remain. Treat it gently.
High on a misty mountaintop, a man-eating tree appears. Its gaping mouth looks more than capable of shredding you to pieces, but at its base, you notice some unusual fruit. If you throw something, you might be able to distract the savage mouth, thus allowing you to steal some fruit. Throw a piece of equipment to distract the mouth. Keep your equipment. Inspect your supplies for something suitable. No, I'm not throwing that. I don't have a choice. Oh my god, I have to throw my cardinal blade. Wow. I thought we could throw our old shitty... Okay, no, I don't. Throw something... No, fuck off. You look for something suitable on the ground to throw, but quickly lose your way in the mist. Alright. Don't think we want to camp just yet.
The mountain is unforgiving.
Oh, actually, you know what? We totally do.
Not be the first to die.
Hang on a second.
On its peak.
How do you see your inventory? Blessings? How does this work? Yes. If you have less than 20 gold, yeah, okay. Oh, up to 20 gold. So, yeah, we should use all of our gold right now. So, let's try that. Set up camp. Trade. Yeah, let's buy a whole bunch of food. Free food. One food. That works. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Ascend. Another map to go. So yeah, that just sets you to 20 gold every time.
Old witches. I have a fondness for them, but I would not trust them.
Further up the mountain, the blizzard comes so intense that you can barely see a tiny cottage engulfed in snow. An old lady beckons you in.
I've received word from my sister's hawk, and have been expecting you. I may not be as skilled as her, but this blessing potion I whipped up is my best yet. Do you think it's good enough to take to the high priestess?
She says, blowing the steam off a simmering bowl of thick liquid. Remember how great it worked for you last time, says Malclips with a sideways glance. Oh boy. Fucking come on. This one. Okay, good. After all rolls in a dice gambit, re-roll your lowest dice. Okay. Doesn't seem that great. You take a sip of the aromatic potion and feel a warm, fuzzy feeling flowing throughout your body.
Looks like my recipe is a success. I'm sure the High Priestess will appreciate this one.
Thank the old lady and continue up Mount Freitas, paying no heed to the brewing blizzard. Alright. There's going to be big damage here. 10, 15. With little warning. Yeah. Okay. This is the one. I promise you this is the one. Oh my god. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. The wretched smell of fish. Yeah. 15. That hurts, dude. Another blizzard? Oh no. Real hurt now. Okay, this, I'm telling you, this is the one. Boom. Let's go. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. When the howling winds ease, you clear the snow to the cave and found... Yeah. Find the clouds have gone away. Okay, good. You know what? I don't trust those. Let's do this one.
Least of
Avalanche.
notice, the very lands beneath your feet
Frost a
could
berserker.
slide away.
Uh-oh.
Life is filled with surprises.
So Cortana doesn't come up and fuck with me this time. I think I might have hit the Windows key on accident. That might be what happened there. 2 trappers and 3 berserkers. Fueled with rage and determined to destroy, berserker weapons are imbued with ice that slows their enemies' movements and attacks. What? Hey. Oh, 3 attacks, huh? Okay, it seems like if you block it properly, then, I think he just hit his own teammate. Oh, that's not fair. I should have dodged, I guess. Yes, boom. Oh, I just should have killed one of them. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to... Oh, there it is. God, don't hit me off the mountain. Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna hurt you. Yeah, there you go. Big mistake, bud. There you go. 2 left. Okay, 1 left. Okay, I'm gonna have to block his attack here. Get ready for it. There it is. Nice. Malcolm's finished him off. No damage, good. Can't afford to take anymore at this point. Cool. Sure. Yeah, that works. Hey, 20 gold. Nice. 10 health. Really good. Alright, roll 11 so we can save the dude. Ooh. Okay, so if we fail it here, I think it's gonna re-roll. Oh, we got it, no problem. I think it would have re-rolled our lowest one if we failed it, so we would have had another chance. Long shot. Score the exact target value in dice gambits to draw 2 equipment cards and discard this card. So we actually don't want that because I think that'll lower our blessing total.
Now the confrontation.
Blessed Summit.
Are you
No,
ready
not yet.
to face
Sorry.
the priestess of her people and drive the deal the Empire has
Oh god,
requested?
both of these have to give us a
Or will
blessing.
you turn and flee?
Ooh. I guess we'll ask for longer life. Just 10 max life, huh?
Children.
Lost boy.
It's hard to conceive that
He's
either
just
of
a
us
small
were
child,
ever
you over
such.
here. A deeper voice growls. We have to take him to the dungeons or else he'll run straight to whatever northern clan he spawned from and show them where our outpost is. That's a shifty looking kid. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him, says Malaclips. To the boy's fate. Save the boy, offer to take him to the dungeon. Save him, I guess. Okay, unsheathing your weapon, you demand they let the boy go. The Empire soldiers are unmoved by your threat. Steal a phalanx. Phalanx to steal. Duh. The expansion of the Empire requires constant conscription of new blood. Soldiers block all attacks, greatly reducing their damage. Use bash to open them up for damage. Come on. Keep working on this. Oh, crap. That was a... That was an unblockable. Get him. Nice. Give me another shield, man. Doing this really sloppily. Should focus these guys down first. Right. This should finish him. Nice. No need for a finisher. Oh, crap. Oh no, I took a hit. I'm the worst. Okay, let's just face tank them at this point. Come on, bring it on. Just 2 musket boys left. Easy. Easy peasy. Let me touch it. Cool. I'm really liking this game. I don't know. Something about it. Get more life from it too. As you check on the uncautious guard, you notice the boy looking at you warily, as if sizing you up. All right, boom. 12, easy. Boom. Done. Fiddles with a little dried plant hung around his neck, nervously.
Okay, I'll tell you. There was an Empire ambush on our village, and I ran with Mother. We got separated.
He wipes some ears from his face angrily. But I'm not afraid. I'm of the clan Catsfoot, and we are great pathfinders. I will find my way home. Boy tells you what he knows around the area. Small northern boy refuses any and all help. You can only wish him luck as his small form disappears into the forest. You gain 2 fame. Looks like we're not gonna get the gold token here, which sucks. I don't know. I might have to redo it. The wind's clear. The dark clouds to reveal the spire of a ritual house protruding from the summit. You press on through thick snow to find the wooden structure adorned with spoils of war. Enter. Due to the Great Wall, the towering arched doors swing open with a heavy creak. A giantess in a velvet robe enters, accompanied by raiders. Malcolm bows low to the ground. My companion and I have been sent forth to discuss a truce between the Empire and Northerners, my lady. So they send me a sliver-tongued devil and his mercenaries, she smirks. I hope for your sake you have a decent offering. You kneel before the High Priestess. Only 4 blessings? What a pitiful effort. With a flick of her wrist, bolts of lightning strike you. For not bringing enough blessings, you have failed to win the gold token. Wah, wah.
You still have a chance to defeat this mission, even if imperfectly.
Ouch, dude. Giantess claps, the sound ringing in the silent cold hall. Ha! This small thing survived it. Impressive. But if you wish to speak to me of a treaty, you must prove yourself against my champion. Her raiders charge towards you. Alright. Don't even make me laugh. This is too easy. Look at this guy. Fierce, loyal, and relentless champion of the High Priestess, berserker weapons. Yeah. Alright, I guess we should focus down these guys first. Yeah, his teammates. I need to kill the trappers, so you're coming to attack me. Crap. Okay. I think you get like innate block when you do that. I haven't even lost the shield yet. Double shield? Oh my god, this guy's huge. What the hell? He's dead. Triple shield. I guess I'm hurting you now. Oh, this gonna hurt. Boom! Oh, crap. And you're dead. Probably? Yeah, you're dead. Too easy. Don't even make me laugh. Boom. Even though you failed to bring me your offering, I'm impressed with how you wield your sword. Now hear my terms. The High Priestess draws herself up, a towering figure draped in fur and wrath. The North will never bend to the Empire. Blood for blood for blood. Those are my terms. Small one, let your leaders hear and quake. With that, you make a quick descent to relay the message back to General Brandstrom. Well, that sucks. Only a silver token. Doesn't really matter. Because, I mean, the cards, I'm sure they're not going to be that great. But what I'm just bummed about is that means we don't get 100%. Temple Prayers, I think I'm going to put in every deck, because that seems really good. Just 6 gold for a blessing. Sending Mount Freitas, your supplies have been added to. Oh, so we get to start with something now. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. I'm guessing this for Malaglyphs, yeah. Stolen ones, next part of the quest. What's this? Clearing out the rusty. Oh yeah, the rusty razor. Friendly innkeeper. Cool. Lots of things there, but I don't know. You know, maybe once we finish the game, we'll go through and redo all of the ones we missed gold on and mash them up into one video. But for now, that's been the High Priestess. Hope you enjoyed. I definitely did. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, see you later.